In this video, I'm going to share 18 ways how to stay insecure in dating and relationships. Look, I'm naturally introverted. I overthink stuff all the time. And for years, I was stuck in a cycle of insecurity with women. I discovered this principle of Charlie Munger. He was like the business partner of the billionaire Warren Buffett. He has this amazing lecture on how to guarantee a miserable life.
It's very counterproductive for an individual to feel like a victim even if he is.
He actually calls this inverted thinking, and it's actually a super useful concept. So if you want to solve a problem, first figure out how to create that problem and then do the opposite. So instead of asking, how do I become confident with women, which in itself keeps you kind of like chasing for answers, flip it to, how would I stay completely insecure forever?
Forever.
Suddenly everything becomes clear. This approach completely changed how I viewed dating. Before, I was constantly overthinking and second guessing myself and trying to force confidence instead of actually building it. But then I asked myself, what would keep me stuck forever? And then it became very obvious. Avoiding rejection, overthinking every interaction, staying comfortable, making excuses all the time. So by flipping these things around, I created this blueprint for confidence that actually works. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. So 18 ways to stay insecure in dating and relationships. By the end of this video, you know exactly what not to do if you want to level up your confidence, start attracting the kind of connection you actually want in your life. So let's get into it. Number 1, start tomorrow and keep procrastinating. If you want to stay insecure forever, this is the perfect strategy. Just keep telling yourself, I'll definitely approach tomorrow. Not today though. Today's not good. It's too cloudy, it's a little bit too hot, I'm wearing the wrong shoes. First, I gotta finish that one project and wait until, I move out of my parents' home, otherwise it's embarrassing. And, university is really taxing right now, and it is very important to finish these exams. And after the next exam, I'll have more time to do what? To finally say hi to a stranger on the street.
Wow. That's impressive.
I get it. I'm the king of procrastination myself. For years, I would be walking around thinking, tomorrow I'll talk to that one girl I see every day at the cafe. Obviously, tomorrow never came. This is how your brain protects you from risk. It's brilliant, actually. You get to feel good about your intentions without ever feeling rejection. It's the perfect way to stay where you are. Number 2, wait for the perfect conditions. I'll approach when I'm wearing my good shirt. I will talk to her when I'm not so tired. I will start when I'm in better shape. This is another genius way to guarantee you never improve. Because here's the thing, perfect conditions don't exist, ever. I mean, think realistically, be honest here. When was the last time you felt all at once at the same time, perfectly dressed, wide awake, not busy, not with judgmental friends who will blame you for approaching, right when that cute girl walked in front of you and also gave you a look?
How about never 100 hours, sir?
I was in this bookstore, library kind of thing. There was a girl in there and I was thinking, when she puts the book down and doesn't look so busy, then I'll go talk to her. And I waited 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 1.5 hours. And then she left. The perfect time is your complete illusion that the brain creates to keep you safe, again, and yes, insecure. Number 3, assume she doesn't want to talk to you. This is one of my favorites. Just automatically decide that she's going to reject you before you even open your mouth. She's probably in a rush. She looks like she doesn't want to be bothered. Definitely not interested in someone like me. When you make these assumptions, you're basically being a mind reader.
I know you can read my thoughts, boy. Meow, 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 meow.
A really bad one. The truth is, you have no idea what she's thinking. Zero, none. Also, reminds me of this quote by Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right. So remember, whenever your brain says, but what if she's ... answer it with, there's only one way to find out. Or let's find out, right? Challenge your own brain, so to say. Number 4, rely on alcohol or external crutches.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
If you want to guarantee you never build real confidence, always rely on alcohol to talk to women. Convince yourself you can only be social, funny, or interesting when you're drunk. Bonus points if you black out every weekend and you can't even remember the interaction at all. I've coached so many guys who can approach 10 women at night when they're drunk, but they can't even make eye contact with one on the street in the daylight when they're sober. That's the definition of false confidence. Real confidence is a skill you build. So alcohol is just borrowing confidence and you're paying it back with interest the next day. Number 5, compare yourself to guys who've been doing this for years. Perfect insecurity strategy. See a guy effortlessly talking to women, then immediately assume you could never do that. Completely ignore the fact that they went through countless rejections themselves before getting any good. It's like watching somebody play piano beautifully and you're thinking,
I totally suck at this, don't I?
when I started working with James Marshall, like over 10 years ago by now, I was intimidated how smooth he was with women, how calm he was, how good of a presenter he was. Later even I was like, I'll never be able to make videos like him. And of course I realized he's been doing this for years. He put in countless reps. Of course he's good at it. So if you want to stay insecure, make sure to compare yourself with somebody who's already way ahead of you. Number 6, overthink your opening line. Should I say hi? Maybe I should ask about the book she's reading. Nah, wait, that's too boring. Maybe a joke? What if she doesn't like jokes? Oh man. Meanwhile, she's already walking away. I get it. Starting out, I literally rehearse lines in my head for like 20 minutes walking around before opening my mouth. Completely useless, trust me. The truth is your opening line doesn't even matter that much. So you're probably not even hearing what you say because you're speaking too fast. It's about your energy, your confidence, and the presence you're showing that actually matters. But if you're committed to insecurity, keep obsessing over finding the perfect words to tell her that don't exist. Number 7, expect instant success and give up when things take time. If you don't get amazing results in a week, clearly it's impossible. Just quit now. You're clearly not made for this. We live in an instant gratification world. Dating skills should take about as long as a microwave meal. The reality is that meaningful change takes time. When I started, I sucked. Awkward, nervous, said all the wrong things or didn't say anything at all. I got completely stuck and just walked away. It took months of consistent practice before I started seeing real results. Good rule of thumb is get to 500 proper approaches. This will give you enough repetitions to experience the whole range of cold approach. You will experience some cruel rejections and you will experience amazing instant dates and making out with a girl that you met the same day and everything in between. You cannot get to 500 approaches by yourself. Totally understandable. I didn't either. I needed help. So get help, get a coach. It's all about action and accountability at this point. So my 4-month mentoring program, it's the social transformation program, is entirely designed around getting you out on the street and giving you a complete 360-degree support doing that. Because of the very personalized support, we're currently only accepting 8 guys per month into this program. So if you're curious about it, if you want to see if it's for you and you want to know the details, you can book a strategy call below, absolutely free. Just click the link below. If you want to stay where you are now, definitely don't book a call. Just give up after a few attempts. That will keep you insecure for sure. And by the way, if you're excited to get started tomorrow, little bonus for you, I created a 60-day action plan. This is a guide that I'm using with my mentoring clients in the program. I condensed it and I put it in PDF form and I give it to you for free right now. And just click another link in the description and you can download it right now. Start tomorrow and do what we do with our clients. Number 8, be afraid of embarrassing yourself in public. Obviously, strangers are watching your every move and keep score of how you talk to women at all times, everywhere, always. The reality, people are way too wrapped up in their own lives to care about what you're doing at all.
Who are you again?
That guy on the laptop, he's stressing about her work. The woman on her phone, she's texting her friend about dinner plans. Nobody cares. Think about the last time you walked through a crowded area. What do you remember? Did you notice anything? Did you analyze a one-on-one interaction between 2 strangers in detail? Or you were also wrapped up in your own worries? Exactly. And guess what? Everyone is like that. Everyone cares 99% about themselves. If insecurity is your goal, keep believing that you're the center of everyone's attention. Number 9, overcomplicate flirting instead of keeping it simple. You should spend hours on YouTube researching pickup lines. You should research attraction techniques, conversation frameworks, complex strategies, create Notion templates about all of this, but never ever just smile, make eye contact, or say hi to a stranger on the street.
Can I lick your titty? Can I lick it?
What?
Can I lick it?
I've seen guys with actual spreadsheets of conversation topics. Meanwhile, the natural guy, he's just being present, he's listening, and he's responding like a normal human. Flirting, if you're in the right vibe, is not complex. It's playful attention. It's mostly about being in a social momentum rather than having prepared lines. Complexity is great to stay in your head and insecure. Number 10, believe confidence is something you either have or don't have. Some guys are just born confident. This is me at 21 years old and every year before that of my life. After my first embarrassing approaching attempts, I really believed that. My only way to get girls at this stage was to get drunk and approach whoever was left at night in a bar.
Damn, girl, you need to slow down with that.
This fixated mindset is perfect for never improving. Just convince yourself that confidence is like height. You either have it or you don't, and you're just born with it, and that's it. I used to believe this so strongly, so I can resonate with it. I would see natural extroverts and think I could never be like that. And then I realized confidence is not just a personality genetic thing you're born with. It's a skill. And like any other skill, it needs practice. But if you're committed to insecurity, just keep believing that it's a genetic error you have. Number 11, let your fear of awkwardness and cringe control you. Instead of learning how to handle a pause in a conversation, just run away the moment there is a little bit of cringe. God forbid you experience 5 seconds of awkwardness. Better stay at home forever, protect yourself in a blanket, than facing the world. Here's the truth. Cringe moments are inevitable, especially when you're learning anything new. There's no path to social confidence that doesn't make you go into a cringe territory sometimes or more often than you would like to. Oh my God! I had so many awkward moments in my life, and now I can laugh about them. I don't care anymore. The goal is not to delete cringe from your life, but to become friends with it. I'm winning in this life because I do things despite feeling nervous about them. So let the fear of cringe keep you safely on your couch. Don't face your inner demons if your goal is to stay insecure. Number 12, there's a good one. Blame women for your lack of success. Women today just want guys who are rich and famous. Yep, that must be the issue, not your fear of engaging with them ever. This is such a classic. Blame an entire gender rather than taking responsibility for your own lack of growth. Women these days are too picky. Dating apps have ruined everything and their expectations are f***ed up. Women only care about looks. Every girl is on OnlyFans or she's a gold digger. They don't care about real emotions anymore.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
These stories are comforting because they take all the responsibility off you. It's not your fault. You're a great guy, I'm sure. They would be happy to call you their partner. They're too dumb to realize what a catch you are. It's completely their fault. Shame on them. You deserve better. It's them, not you. Number 13, if you want to stay where you are, then try to do it all by yourself. This is perhaps the most damaging way to stay in your position with women forever, and it's trying to solve this problem in isolation. True confidence comes from action, not before it. It's the result of putting yourself out there, making mistakes, surviving them, and then slowly building confidence. You can't think your way to confidence. But there's even a deeper problem with the whole solo confidence journey. You have no external feedback, no accountability, and you have no community. It's too easy to quit when things get a little bit uncomfortable. And without community, you will constantly feel like you're the only one struggling. This is where most guys get stuck in an endless loop. I'll approach women when I feel confident, but I can't feel confident because I don't have any women around me. What actually works is joining a structured community of motivated men who are on the same journey. In my social transformation mentoring program, we've seen that guys make more progress in 4 months with the community than they previously made in 4 years trying to figure this out by themselves. When you're part of our program, you're not just getting information. You have enough. You're getting implementation. Your one-on-one infield sessions with expert coaches are booked like appointments with a personal trainer. On top of that, we review your recordings of social interactions like an athlete and his coach would after the last game. So inside the group, you have access to over 100 guys going through the exact same challenges. Guys who understand the struggle and can share what's working for them. If you don't have men in your social circle right now who are actively improving themselves, then you need to find them. You need a community like this. When you're inside this, you can attend multiple weekly group calls where we dive deep into communication skills for dates. We dive into psychological principles and developing true masculine charisma. But the real magic happens in between calls, when you day-to-day approaching women in real world situations and you're getting real experiences. And you have a coach guide you through that, you get feedback all the time, and this way you're getting better and better and you're actually finally taking this serious. As an extra bonus, we also run like monthly challenges and you have 24/7 chat support with the coaches for any question that might come up in between the multiple group calls. So I think the key difference of this community is the complete lack of like macho alpha behavior that is often the case in other groups.
All right, boys, today we're talking about the fact that you're probably a pussy.
So inside the social transformation program, you are accepted and welcome the way you are. No shame of admitting that you're not yet where you want to be. We're very, very open-minded there. So at the end of the 4 months, you won't just have some vague idea of confidence, you will have approached hundreds of women.
I went from having no dates to having maybe so many women interested that I cannot even feed them all throughout my week.
You'll have tangible skills, real life experiences, and genuine self-assurance that can only come from doing the thing rather than reading about it. The hard truth is, like, working on confidence alone is like trying to learn swimming by reading books about water. At some point, you have to jump into the pool. So if you're serious about solving this issue in your life once and for all, again, check the link in the first description, free strategy call, no strings attached. We'll dive deep into your situation and then see where we can take it from there, okay? Moving on. Number 14, wait until you fix every other part in your life before you fix your dating. I hear this all the time on consultation calls. I'll start talking to women once I have the perfect body, or once I make more money, I have a new job, or I got this car, or I left this country and I'm in this country. This is another genius procrastination strategy. Just keep moving the goalposts. You never have to actually start. Like, I literally had a client, he wanted to lose like 10 kilos, about 10 kilos. Took him almost 2 years, right? Especially the final 2 kilos. It dragged out for some reason, right? Weird. He was avoiding something. He finally lost the weight and then he decided he needs to get a new job. And then he found a different job, made a bit more money. And then he thought, oh, I need to upgrade my apartment. I need to buy new furniture. Because what if I talk to a girl and she wants to actually go on a date, and then we go on a date and then I take her home and then, you know, I need like a really nice space. The truth is, confidence comes from doing the thing, not before doing the thing. So if you want to stay alone, make sure to improve every aspect of your life before ever saying hi to a girl on the street. Number 15, watch endless self-improvement videos instead of ever taking action. There's guys, they watch 100 hours of confidence tips on YouTube, but still can't say hi to a girl. Wonder why? Information without application is just entertainment, or like I like to call it, mental masturbation.
I kind of feel nothing, but it feels so good.
That's the feeling you're going for. That's where you want to be at.
Guys would read every dating book, they watch multiple YouTube channels, they listen to every podcast, they already know everything and they watch it again, and they still can't say hi in real life. They're experts in theory and complete beginners in practice. And then the next level of that, start commenting on my or other in-field videos, critiquing my real life interactions from like behind the screen, typing on your laptop. For me, this is the biggest tell that your dating life sucks. You think someone who is abundant in female attention would take even the time to write nasty stuff on the internet? So if you want to stay insecure, keep consuming content without ever implementing it, okay? It's an amazing feel-good strategy. It feels really warm. And bonus points if you become a keyboard warrior. This way you get to feel extra smart about all the knowledge you have as well. Congratulations, we're almost done. Number 16, keep waiting for women to just like you for you. I hear guys say shit like, if she doesn't accept me exactly as I am right now, then she's not the right one. That's a convenient belief if you don't want to grow. Keep imagining in that 9 out of 10 girl who for some magical reason refuses all other offers from all the guys who spent efforts in improving themselves over years, and instead she chooses you. Not the best version of you, the lazy you. Why? Because inside you're a great guy with pure intentions. You gotta remember, self-improvement isn't about becoming someone fake. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. There's a big difference. So definitely keep waiting for that magical person who will love your stagnant, comfort zone self. That 9 out of 10 girl who will love that 5 out of 10 version of yourself. Sure, bro, it will come. Just keep waiting. Just wait. It will happen. Or if not, then not. Number 17, surround yourself with negative people who don't support your growth. Hang out with guys who complain about women, make excuses, and never take action. Very important. Bonus point if you have friends that actively call you weird or creepy and put you down when they see you attempt an approach or any form of self-improvement. Your environment shapes you more than anything else. If you have friends who mock guys who approach women, guess what you will never do. And if your social circle talks about women disrespectfully and blames them, guess what attitude you will absorb over time. Trying to improve yourself in a toxic environment is like swimming upwards a powerful stream. Like, it's impossible to sustain, and you will run out of energy really fast. I had to completely change most of my social circle when I got serious about improving myself and upgrading in multiple levels. It was hard but necessary. If staying insecure is your goal, keep surrounding yourself with people who reinforce all your limiting beliefs. Works like a charm. 100% guarantee to stay stuck forever. And finally, number 18 on the ultimate guide, how to stay insecure and not confident forever. Let one bad experience define your entire dating life. You got rejected once? Perfect. Just assume how every interaction will go like this forever. You approached a girl and she was a bit grumpy that day? Perfect. Label all women as angry, entitled bitches from here on now and forever. Maybe you sat on a date, you went for a kiss and she turned her head away. Proof that dating is a waste of time and women just want you to pay for their dinner and they actually don't want to have sex, and this is how our brains work. One negative experience outweighs many positive ones. It's called negativity bias. I've had guys tell me, I tried approaching once and she ignored me, so I know it doesn't work. And I ask him, like, when was that? And he's like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. And then like, okay, what have you done since then? I don't know, nothing. So if you want to be like that guy, make sure to let one awkward moment from years ago define your entire future. The guaranteed strategy for staying stuck, staying where you are, and ending up in complete misery. Those were the 18 points. Again, if you want to get the 60-day action plan that I use for my mentoring clients, link below. And if you want to take real action, if you don't want to stay in this loop as you have been, probably, book a strategy call. It's free. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.